Let's get an update now. We cross to our reporter Abongile Dumako, who is on the scene. Abongile, perhaps let's start here. You were in Jeppestown a little earlier when I spoke to you. Talk to me about where you are now and what the situation is there.
Yes, Unathi, I'm actually now in the middle of Hillbrow. This is where we had to come rushing here following that convoy of the police led by the police in Nyala. It is where actually there has been yet another protest erupting here, where we are actually seeing right from way up here, where we are all the way down the streets towards that taxi, which is known as the MTN taxi ring. I'm not sure if you can see the rubble there. All the dirt that you can see that is actually being scattered all over. There's also a fire burning there. We've just witnessed one car now being stoned by the protesters for reasons we don't know. Here's the water cannon, which was used as well earlier on to try and disperse the crowds who have since gathered here. So you can see all those tires there that were about to be burnt, but police managed to come in quite early. And of course, locals all over here in Hillbrow, each and every building has got people who are actually trying to be, not missing out on what is developing here. The balconies and everything are pretty much occupied. Actually, we were scheduled to speak to one of the shop owners who's seen or who's had their shop being looted, but he's since dispersed. But this is the situation right now here in Hillbrow. Unathi, this is what we are witnessing. A lot of activity taking place. These protests actually will erupt in this part of the CBD and then move to another part of the CBD, Hillbrow, Yeoville, in all those areas. As you can see now, the police are actually making their way further down, which is a sign that we will need to pack as well, Unathi, and actually follow those policemen, because should we be left alone here, there's danger that we might find ourselves facing. I would suggest that we hand it back to you quickly before it's late. Unathi Bajaj.
Thank you so much, Abongile, for that report. Abongile is, just going around the city following some of these protests. As you know, that we've had sporadic protests across the city.